Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my Q&A for March 2019. I asked my friends and they gave me some questions, so I'm going to answer them on here. First is from my friend Lee, who has his own YouTube channel, Lee Bowman Reviews. He does a lot of good movie reviews and stuff on there, so I definitely would recommend checking that out. His question was, what is the most disappointing movie you have ever seen? Probably X-Men The Last Stand. I was really hyped for that movie, and it just was really disappointing. I could also say I was disappointed with Suicide Squad, but that movie's really grown on me, where X-Men The Last Stand really hasn't. I've tried giving it other chances, and I just don't care for that one very much. Okay, next is from Mickey Ross from Savini Jason. His question is, who would win in a fight, Thanos or Superman? I don't know. It really, I think, fully depends on whether Thanos has all of the Infinity Stones or not. Because I think if he has the Infinity Stones, he probably could beat Superman pretty easily. But if not, then if he doesn't have the Gauntlet or any Infinity Stones, Superman, I think, could have a good chance too. So I think it just really depends on whether he has the stones or not. Next is from my friend Logan. He said, "What is your prediction for Avengers Endgame?" I think at least one of the main big characters is going to die. I'm betting it's probably going to be Cap. I don't know for sure, but I think he's probably going to die. I don't think that Iron Man will. At least I'm hoping he's not anyway, because he's my favorite character, and he could too, because he's almost died in every Avengers movie. So this could be the one where he actually does die. But I don't think that Thanos is going to get killed off by Ant-Man climbing up his butt, though. I don't see that happening. As funny as that would be and everything, I don't see that happening. But I also expect this will probably be a really good movie, and it's probably going to become one of the highest grossing movies of all time, and maybe even break Avatar's record and become the highest grossing movie. I don't know that it will, but I think that if any movie this year has a chance of doing that, it's this one. There's only one other one that I think could, and that would be maybe The Lion King, if it's as well received as the animated version was. Next is, I got a few questions from my friend Ezra Griff from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. First, he said, what would you think of Ryan Reynolds voicing Chucky? I can't really see it. I'm not a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. I love him as Deadpool and everything, and I think he's hilarious on his interviews. I'm just not a big fan of a lot of his movies and stuff. At least it's comedy movies. I think he's been good in some drama movies, and I thought he was great in the Amityville Horror movie, the 2005 remake, which I think is really underrated. But as Chucky, I don't know. He might be okay as Chucky, but I can't really picture it. I would be picturing Deadpool too much while he's voicing Chucky, so I don't know that I would like it. But I don't know. He could surprise me if he did. Least favorite Harry Potter movie. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, easily. I think that one should have been made into 2 movies, because it's such a big event, book, everything, and they left out way too much and everything. So I'd have to say Goblet of Fire, even though I do like it. I like all the Harry Potter movies. It's just my least favorite movie. It's actually one of my favorite books, but least favorite movies. Favorite Harry Potter movie, Prisoner of Azkaban, easily. There are other ones in the series that come close to it, but I feel like Prisoner of Azkaban is the best one, easily. And then he said, The Empire Strikes Back or Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'd have to say Empire Strikes Back, easily. That one's in my top two favorite movies of all time. So I'd have to say that easily. As much as I love Prisoner of Azkaban, and that's my favorite Harry Potter movie, I'd have to say that Empire Strikes Back is a little bit higher for me. Okay, next is from my friend Chelsea. She said, if you could write and direct a sequel to any movie, what would it be? I'd actually like to write. I'd probably like to do like a sequel to Spider-Man 3, do Spider-Man 4, because I always felt like that movie kind of needed a sequel, because it didn't feel like it. I kind of felt like the ending wasn't satisfying enough and everything. I would like to finish off the story and maybe bring in Miles Morales and everything, and kind of pass the torch to him or something. She said, what is your dream job? I've always wanted to work somewhere that has to do with movies, like either a movie store or movie theater. I don't know that I'd want to be like a movie director or anything like that, but something to do with movies. And then she said, who is your least favorite movie director? There's not very many that I don't really like. I guess I'd have to say Wes Anderson, although I do like most of his movies. He's just not, I don't think he's one of my most favorites. He has that distinctive words style. And there are a lot of good movies that he's directed, but he just isn't one of my favorites. And then next is from my friend Drew. He said, why do you think Thanos beat Hulk so easily in Avengers Infinity War? I'm guessing because he had the Infinity Stones. I think that helped make him more powerful and everything. I think that was a big reason why he beat Hulk so easily. That, and I think he's just his strength is just as strong as the Hulk, if not more, and that could be it too. Next is from my friend Andrew. First question is, if they made Austin Powers 4, would I keep Scott as the villain or use a different villain? And if I did, who should play him? I'd probably just keep Scott. I think Seth Green was great in the role, and I always kind of wanted to see what he would have been like as the villain and everything, so I'd probably just keep him. If I did bring on another villain, I don't know who it would be. Maybe an original character that Mike Myers creates. But I think I'd just stick with Scott. He also asked, who would I cast as the girl of the film, like Austin Powers' new girlfriend? I don't know. Maybe Megan Fox. I mean, she's gorgeous and everything. I think she could probably be good at be kind of funny in it and stuff. So I'd say either Megan Fox or maybe Alexandria Daddario from. She was in the Percy Jackson movies and Texas Chainsaw 3D. I think she might be a good one too. I don't know. Maybe Emma Watson. Emma Watson, because I know my friend Heather loves Austin Powers, and she would absolutely hate it if Emma Watson got cast in one. Next, it's from my friend Tyler. He said, which character has a more tragic backstory, Darth Vader or Davy Jones? I don't know. Probably Darth Vader, because he grew up a slave and he was rejected by the Jedi and stuff, and even though he was still trained, he kind of got rejected again to be on the council and everything. I saw a lot of his views, and he lost his girlfriend, which Davy Jones did too. But I'd have to say Darth Vader. Next is from my MaxiPad loving friend Troy. He asks me if they make a movie about MaxiPads or other personal hygiene stuff, and did it in the same style as Sausage Party, would I see it? I don't know. It probably would really depend on who was involved. If it's Seth Rogen making it, then I probably would, because I pretty much see any movie he makes. So if it's Seth Rogen, then probably. If not, then I don't know. It really would just depend who's involved. If you're the one making it, Troy, I definitely wouldn't see it. Next is from my friend Heather. She said, would you like to see a live action Toy Story remake? Probably not. That's one of the ones I think just needs to be left alone and everything. I love Toy Story and everything, but they're great as animated movies, and it would be really hard to replace the cast that they've had for all these movies and everything. They're barely getting to keep the entire original cast for this fourth movie because of Don Rickles' death and everything. They're reusing his voice and everything. So yeah, I'd just have to say no on that. Next is from my friend Jared, who is Heather's father. He asked me two questions. First, he said, how would I feel about a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion with all of the original casts that are left? I would definitely love that. I think that'd be awesome, and everything. I'd hope they would do a really good tribute to the original Yellow Ranger, since she had passed away in 2002, the actress that played her. But I'd actually love to see them do it and everything, especially if they keep the costumes and special effects that they used for the show. That while they weren't really great special effects, I think they'd look better than the CGI and stuff that we've gotten in some of the movies and stuff. So, but if they did it in the same style as the original show, I think it would be awesome. And then he asked me if they replace Amber Heard in Aquaman 2, who would I want to see play Mera? Pretty much I would rather see anybody play Mera other than ever have to see Amber Heard play her again after finding out what she did to Johnny Depp and everything. But my top choices would be either Blake Lively or Shailene Woodley. Probably more Shailene Woodley because I like her a little bit more. I think she's kind of an underrated actress, but I think Blake Lively would be great too. And then this last one is from my friend Corey, who does YouTube videos on his channel CDR. He asked me what is my favorite Disney movie. I'd have to say The Jungle Book. If I'm going by like live action movies, it would be the original 1977 Pete's Dragon, I think. But as far as the animated ones go, The Jungle Book is my favorite. I know a lot of people would never even say that's one of their most favorites, but it was just one that I watched a whole bunch as a kid and everything, so it just kind of has a huge nostalgia factor for me and everything. So, but anyway, thank you everybody for the questions, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll do another Q&A video sometime in April. So if there's any questions you want to ask and everything, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to answer them in the next Q&A. And I'd like to do a Q&A for subscribers, so if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments on here, or you can email me at ogreboy1992@gmail.com and ask the questions there, or you can look me up on Facebook at ogreboy1992 and post the questions on that page or anything. So let me know if there's any questions you want me doing, and I'll try to do a subscriber Q&A soon. And thank you, and have a good day, everybody.